Hey Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Rhonda and welcome to Healing Hearts Tarot. I'm going to do your reading for today. After I smudge my cards real quick, I just want to send you guys some love, give you a little bit of clearing of your energy. And while I'm doing this, I just ask that you think about whatever person this is that you would like some clarification around. This is a healing reading, so it will be advice at the end to help you to understand what it is that you need to do to receive what it is that you're looking for in this connection. Sometimes the energy is great, good, and positive. Sometimes it's going to tell you something that you may not want to hear. So this is no frills here. This is just what it is. So Spirit, give us a healing message for the sign of Leo for the month of June and their relationship. I also get a message from the Ascended Masters to help you with a little bit of spiritual advice. Somebody wanted to jump out there. Oh, there we go. And then next, just gonna focus on the energy of you and your partner. I'm gonna have your partner on one side and you on the other side. And then we'll just kind of pull out the tarot cards and see where you are. But it's been a minute, Leo. Hopefully you guys are doing great. I have to say, the energy around me is clearer than it has been. The full moon did bring some interesting heavy energy in with the riots and the protests all over the world. The energy has been really heavy, but this morning things feel pretty good, as well as they did yesterday. I planted flowers and had an opportunity to spend some time out in nature, and I think that no matter who we are, that's the key, is to remember who we are in the bigger scope of things. We get so caught up because we've all been stuck together for all this time. Oh, I got 3 minutes in, and I still haven't gotten any cards for you, so you can fast forward if you need to. One side for you, one side for your partner. Interesting cards. And next, a couple of tarot cards for the connection. So it looks like you're rather emotional, Leo, and that is not like you. I mean, we're all emotional at some point, but it usually takes a little more to get you off of your square. And the first card I have for you, your overall energy is flood. It says express the ocean of your emotion. So yeah, you're feeling something. And the next 3 cards that I have for you, the first one is the World card. So if this is starting out in the first position, you are completing a cycle. And completing that cycle it feels like it's painful for you. It feels like you don't know where to go because you've never been here before. And at this stage of the game, you're interested in change. The next card I have is the 5 of Swords. So this is conflict, this is fighting. And the next one is victory. So it looks like you're emotional because you got over a fight. And this World card can be a cycle beginning and ending, or ending and beginning. And it could be related to what this Venus in retrograde is doing for a lot of relationships. The next card I have for you is the Eight of Swords. It looks like you've been keeping yourself trapped and bound in your head. It looks like whatever these fights were about, you didn't see a victory in it, or you didn't feel like you had anything to do with the victory that's within it. And so, seemingly, you didn't have any control over things, but you do. And hopefully, you are recognizing that you do as you offer stability to this situation. Small token of stability, even though it's quite burdensome for you. So you're emotional because you want victory in this situation and you just don't see how it's going to happen. You feel like you've done everything you can. You've offered your love, you've offered your support, you've offered stability, and things just haven't been working the way that you've wanted them to. So let's see where your person is. They have the gift. Be present. So they're being called to stay in the moment. So maybe there's the type of person that goes and brings up the past and either holds it over your head, and maybe that's where the conflict is, or they just won't listen to where you are. But they're being told to be present. The first three cards that I got for them is in your first position is the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Sun card. So because they need to stay in the present, and because of these arguments that you guys have been having, they kind of feel like they've been left out in the cold, and you could have even put them out with the conflict, and that could have been why you felt victorious, Leo, because of a separation. But you've been in your head about it, and it's very burdensome, and it feels like you don't want to separate. It feels like you love them, but you put them out in the cold, or they just feel like what they're doing isn't good enough. So you both are kind of mirroring each other with that. But they've been holding on with the Strength card. They've been trying to do their best to make sure that you understand them. They've been trying to be in the present. They've been trying to talk to you. There's been exchange of communication. And with what has been said, they see a positive outcome with the two of you. They see that you have a meeting of the minds. They see that it's a possibility. So much so that they see you as their empress. They want the commitment, and they want to release their options. But they're worried about your other options as well. Very interesting. Let's look at what Spirit has to say as far as healing this relationship. It says it's important not to get stuck in therapy. So it's important not to get stuck in the healing part. It says therapy is a necessary boat that takes you across a rough river to a new shore. In time, though, you must step out of the boat into a new earth and never look back. So this is about, you guys are still talking about it and not being about it. You're not putting forth the actions for your ship to sail on. So that's what both of you are stuck in. And that's why your person feels left out. And that's why they're looking at your other options, because they don't really know where you are. You guys keep going over the same stuff over and over and over, and it's not really progressing. You're not really able to get past it. If you want it to work, you got to put the knives down. You got to put the weapons down. You got to take your armor off and be vulnerable with this person if you love them, and recognize that the healing happens slowly, but with action. That's it, with action. So the guidance that you have is coming from Horus. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So it looks like that's that Mercury coming in. I can't talk. It looks like you are being ushered in through a new doorway, and you need to recognize that you're manifesting whatever is happening in this relationship. So if you are still talking about the past, guess what you're going to get? More of the same. You really have to release the past and promise to each other never to talk about it again. And once you do that, also agree to only speak positive into each other and into light. Now, it's not realistic to think that you can stay there all the time, but you have to understand you're manifesting the reality around you. So if you're speaking negatively or speaking about the past, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more of the same. But when you speak joy and life into your relationship, you also get that. So miraculous changes occur when you do that. I pulled 3 tarot cards on your relationship, and it's the same information coming up again. You got the Magician. The Magician reminds us that we have everything that we need to manifest our reality. So Leo, here you are feeling like you're victorious after some fighting, but then you're still carrying the burden of the past and offering small tokens of stability to your partner, while your partner's over here ready to offer you full commitment, and ready to release any options that they've had in the past, and willing to stay in the present and not dwell in the past. So Leo, this is you standing in your emotions. So the Magician card is here to tell you you have everything you need. And Horus told you to watch your words and stay in the present as well, and speak life into the relationship. So that's going to be what will help you heal. Next, I have the Page of Swords, which is bringing and standing in truth. Small truth. Could even be a kid. So I don't know if you guys have kids together, but this Page of Swords sometimes represents gaining research, and this could even be you looking up therapists, because we got the therapy card, so that you can have some help in what you're doing. Or it can just be you standing in your truth, even in small incremental moments where you offer truth to your partner, and that actually develops a greater bond of trust between the two of you. So that's how that pans out. And last but not least, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the stability that you have both been looking for. Either you or your partner are embodying this energy, and I want to say that it's your partner that is offering this to you while you stand with this Page of Pentacles. So the healing that is here for you is going to require some work, Leo. And if you want things to change, these are the messages for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, Leo. Take care.